So, Kay, I'm gonna check your gait reflexes. Okay, you've already watered up, you're balanced, you've done your tapping. We can do also, if you're doing something like this and you don't want to do the big full-on balance, you just want to check the gaits, you can do the balancing tap that I taught you, which is down, right, up from the heart. Okay, you can do that about 30, 60 seconds. And that's kind of a good enough mini balance to get going on one of these other balances. Okay, all right. So I just do want to check and make sure that your indicator muscle is working accurately. Hold, I'm going to squish to mush. That unlocks, that's what I need. Lengthen to strengthen, that strengthens it. I'm going to sweep down the central backwards, and that unlocked it. I'm sweeping up, that gives me a lock. Can you just pull a little bit of hair? Okay, ready? We're checking for hydration, and that's strong. If it wasn't, you'd have to take about 3-4 sips of water. Okay, so go ahead and bend your leg. I'm going to just put my hand across the top of your foot, and I'm just asking, it's a hand mode, it's a universal question. Are there any gait reflexes in your left foot that are out of balance? If it unlocks, that means that there's something that's out of balance. Okay, you ready? Hold. Okay, so now I need to individually go in. What page number are you on there? Everybody can look at
14.
Okay. 14, did you say?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So we have a picture of the gait reflexes here. We've got 2 different ways that we can do this. We can do a really gentle, non-invasive, holding the foot and holding a hand point. We can just hold those, and we would hold those for up to 2 minutes for the balance to work. And we would hold one side, one foot with the opposite hand. The pattern that we're correcting is always one muscle on the top side of the body connecting with a muscle on the opposite side, which is not having a good communication. There's a communication break between the 2 halves of the body. So that's a really gentle way we could just hold that. I would suggest that for elderly people, or maybe children, somebody who's very ticklish or just can't tolerate a lot of pain. That's an alternative. The other one that I more commonly do, if it's somebody who's young and who can take it, is I just go on their foot and I will rub that particular reflex point right on their foot that is pictured in your book here. Okay, and I'll show you how to assess which it is. So I put my hand on top and her arm went down, so I found a positive test on her left foot. Let's try your right foot. Ready? Hold. Okay, so let's hold that again. Ready? Okay, so no, the first time it went down, but I think she and I were not in sync. So testing for your left foot. That's my right foot. I mean your right foot. You ready? Hold. Okay, I'm not getting anything on that now. Okay, but I for sure on her left foot, when I touched that one, we got a unlock. Now I have to determine which point it is. So I'm going to touch these points individually and see who the problem child is, basically. Okay, so the first point I'm going to touch is on the posterior. It's called spleen 3, okay? And it's by the big toe at the base here. You ready? Hold. Okay, you ready? Okay. That seemed locking to me. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm going to move to the next point. I'm going to go between the big toe and the second toe. It's anterior point. I'm touching that with and I'm using 2 fingers in case it's a little higher or a little lower. I'm going to be covering it with 2 fingers. You ready? Okay, let's go again. Ready? Rest it down for a second. And here we go. Ready? Okay, not so much. I mean, it seems strong to me, right? Okay, I'm going to go to the next point. I'm going to move over here to the lateral point. It's stomach 44. It's in the middle of the foot, between the toes there. Okay, lateral gait. Ready? Okay, that's all right. That's strong, correct? Okay, I'm going to go to the one between the baby toe and the 4th toe. And that is the obliques, gallbladder 43. Hold. Okay. All right, and I'm going to touch the point on the bottom of the foot, kidney 1. and that's related to the adduction, kidney 1. Ready? Okay, we found our culprit, kidney 1. That's the point that she needs to have corrected. So I could go down to her foot right now and I could just rub on that, or I could match it with the hand point. So when you turn your book over and you see the kidney 1 point, it's matched with small intestine 3. And that would be on the opposite hand, and the small intestine 3 point is at the base of the baby finger here. And if you're not sure, if I put 3 fingers on that side of the hand, I'm sure to have it, okay? So don't worry about being super exact. I'm gonna cover that point, and I'm gonna cover the bottom of her foot at kidney 1. And I'm using 3 fingers there too. Okay, and you can just relax your foot down. Yeah.
So can you have the person hold the hand point?
They could.
The opposite hand.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. They could help you hold, or you could hold both. Yeah. So this generally takes about 2 minutes. If you rub the points on the bottom of the feet, it's only taking 15 seconds for those to correct most of the time. So if you're in a big hurry, go to the feet if they can tolerate a little bit of the poking and gouging. Some people are extremely tender, and I do this instead. Most of my clients can take 15 seconds of rubbing on the feet. But this is a really nice, non-painful alternative. And you might feel a pulsation come on, like I'm feeling a pulsing on the foot, and I'm waiting to feel it on the hand, and it's starting to come in on the hand. There we go. All right, let's see if that works. Do you feel anything going on? Sometimes your clients will feel a shift, and they'll say, nope, don't leave yet, or I'm done.
Don't leave just yet.
Okay, and that's good, because we want our clients to be in tune with their own body, and we want to have them be participants so that we're not doing what we've done so many years, being the massage therapist where we do everything for them. We want to move out of that and let them take responsibility for their own health. Good noticing. Not everybody is going to be able to be in tune with their body the way that Kay is. And that's okay. You just kind of wing it. You take a guess. You might sense when they're finished, and you might not. You might just say, well, let's give it about 2 minutes. And if you try, if you re-muscle test and it's not locking, you just go back and hold a little longer. Okay. So Kay says she thinks we're done. Okay. All right, so how do I retest? I'm just going to make contact with that point the way that I did before. If it locks, that means I'm finished. I'm going to put my hand under your foot. You can relax that. Okay, ready? Hold. Nice. Okay. And if I wanted to repeat the universal test that I did before, I can put my whole hand across her foot and see, hold. And that's locking now, whereas before it did not. Okay, it's that easy. You're done. But if you wanted to know the theory, the long version of this, and which muscles are involved in this, I have written those down. So it would be her psoas muscle on her right side of her body, and it would be matched with her pectoralis major clavicular over here. So the way you test the pec is the thumb is down, it's like a swim stroke. You're going down and out, okay? And then the psoas muscle, but it's gonna be, okay, so I'll test that. And this will, I'll just show you the theory. This would test strong, okay? Hold. That would be strong. Her psoas, up and out. This would be strong. Hold. Okay, does that feel okay? But when we do them together, they do not hold up. One of them will unlock or both, if they were out, but those show strong now, but if I would have done that before, we would have seen that, oh, on the second test when they're trying to work together, there's no harmony. Alone strong, together, no. But after you rub the points or hold the points, then you test those together and they both are locking nicely. Okay, thanks, Kate. Great.